Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. Starting off with business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. Amid the ongoing labor shortage, MGM Resorts International is looking to hire in a big way. They're looking to fill more than 3,000 positions, kicking off a 4-day hiring event at the One Stop Career Center on Charleston Boulevard this week.
The most needed positions right now are our security officers. We need a lot of retail associates, a lot of our food and beverage positions, so baristas, fountain workers, cooks, a lot of those positions, food servers. It really is a need across the board.
Job seekers can stop by the center from 9 to 4 Thursday to apply and meet with MGM representatives. And at one point during the pandemic, many shops and resorts on the Strip were offering free parking. However, it looks like that's coming to an end at Miracle Mile shops at Planet Hollywood. Visitors who self-park in the garage will now be charged $12 for 1 to 4 hours and $15 for 4 to 24 hours. Parking for less than an hour will remain free. In more top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. It's that time of year again, back to school season. Clark County School District Superintendent Jesus Jara spotlights the district's challenges and achievements at Wynn Las Vegas. Review-Journal's RENEE Summerour has more. RENEE?
Jen, the CCSD School Board President Linda Cavazos and trustees Evelyn Garcia Morales, along with others, were all in attendance today. With more than 30,000 students gearing up for the 2021-22 school year, the message today was, "We've overcome, and now it's time to strive during this ongoing pandemic." Along with improving education at school and at home, the district aims to improve school infrastructure, diversifying leadership by partnering with Howard University, a historic Black university, and expanding health, education, and transportation services.
Pandemic. Our team is resilient. Our team, 42,000 employees, as I said, the backbone of this community.
Monday will be the first day of school for the nation's 5th largest school district. Jen?
Over in western Las Vegas, the Clark County Coroner's Office has ID'd the man who was stabbed and killed at a hookah lounge over the weekend. Late Sunday night, police say they were called to Sultan's Palace Hookah Lounge on Harrah Avenue amid an altercation that escalated to 33-year-old Rodney Tisdale of Las Vegas being stabbed in the chest.
Male had flagged down police officers and had stated that his friend was stabbed at this parking lot behind me.
No word from police on a suspect. To leave an anonymous tip, call Crime Stoppers on the number on your screen there. Also, M Resorts plans to host a vaccination clinic this Thursday in honor of Mike Freedy, a former manager who died of COVID last week. He and his fiancée made the decision together to wait a year before getting vaccinated, a decision they regretted. M Resort's statement describes Freedy as a gentle giant, and for every dose administered, the resort says it'll make a donation to Freedy's family. In health, sponsored by 4M Dental, love your smile again. We continue to see COVID metrics trend upward, and the rise of hospitalizations are causing other issues for hospitals across the valley, including staffing shortages and patients having to postpone elective surgeries.
If you remember December, patients were staying home, afraid to come to the hospital. So we have those individuals that are trying to get caught up with their own personal health care. And this new surge, if you want to call it the fourth surge, that is equaling to higher volumes than normally would be expected at this time of year.
Sunrise Hospital's chief medical officer stresses the best defense against COVID is still getting vaccinated. Now to your forecast, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 hour is here for you. We'll be going down to the 80s with just a slight breeze coming through later tonight. Then tomorrow we get into that excessive heat warning, which should last until Thursday night. Don't forget to drink plenty of water and slather on your sunscreen. Highs will be around 113 and 114 before we drop back down to below 110 for the rest of the week.
Sports, sponsored by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today and get a bonus of up to $500 when you sign up. The pads came on for the first time today here at Raiders training camp, but the presence of the general manager, Mike Mayock, was sorely missed. Head coach John Gruden spoke about Mike Mayock and his battle with COVID in his news conference today.
It's alarming to me because we have the vaccine, and you get the COVID, so you got a lot of people out there with expert analysis. The reality is you're never safe from this thing, so be careful. And God bless Mike. When I talk to him, he seems to be doing pretty good. We sure miss him around here. His enthusiasm and his vibe is contagious in the building.
Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The U.S. women's basketball team is a 15.5-point favorite and minus 1,600 on the money line at the Westgate against Australia in a quarterfinal starting at 9:40 Pacific time tonight. The Americans are the clear minus 800 favorites to win the gold medal, followed by France at 14-1, Spain at 16-1, and Japan at 25-1.
In Lifestyle, sponsored by Oakmont of Las Vegas, Assisted Living and Memory Care, the best care for the best life. Most folks go to Allegiant Stadium for the games, but how about the 400-plus art piece collection? The curator says it's about the history of Vegas and the Raiders.
I kind of see it as a child who will be evolving over the years and changing as the city changes.
More than 80 artists created the pieces, which can be viewed for free at Raiders games or any event the stadium hosts. Entertainment, sponsored by DiscoverNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. Comedian Brad Garrett says he's pumped to move his comedy club from the basement of the MGM Grand to Restaurant Row. It'll be located in the old China tank space. And check out who won almost $300,000 playing poker at Harrah's. Kenneth Ward, a cook from Santa Cruz, California. Ward says he plans to use the money to invest, buy a new car, and put a down payment on a new house. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have Amazon Fire TV, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here for more 7 at 7 tomorrow. Good night.
Review Journal Studios, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.